And hey guys, welcome to the call. I want to thank everybody for taking the time out tonight to be here. Like I had written in the post, it is going to be kind of short and sweet because last night we had our live coaching event, which was awesome. Thank you guys so much for being on it and participating. Tina and I were talking today, and it really makes a difference when everybody's kind of posting and being interactive, because we really want people to see that we are a team, even though it is your own business and you're doing your own thing, but just to feel like you're a part of something bigger than that, which is pretty amazing, that we have that opportunity. So that was a huge success, and we plan on doing more of those in the future. And I have a little calendar of announcements coming up too that you'll see. So I'm going to screen share, and we put together just a little PowerPoint. Tonight we just kind of wanted, I know we have some new coaches on the call, and even if you're not a new coach, I know personally I've been a coach over a year and a half now, and getting my groove and figuring out how to set up my power hour has been difficult. I work full time and I have a daughter and a baby on the way. So, things don't always go as smooth as we hope to, but at least if you have a plan when you start out your day, it can make things a little bit easier. So we just kind of wanted to give you some of our tips for that. And some coaches just have no idea where to start, even though you can direct them and you can direct your coaches on how to go certain ways, but still feel lost. So hopefully this gives you guys some tips here. So, and Tina, did you want to say anything before I screen share?
No, you're good to go.
All right, here we go. Okay.
Oh, wait, I did want to say something.
Oh, go ahead.
You know what? When you are you going to show your calendar?
I can show it.
Because I just wanted to say something, because on my team page in Team Evolution, I wanted to bring up that I pin the calendar. So if you're looking at it from your phone, when you go to the Team Evolution page, it's going to say View Pinned Post. So if you are looking for the calendar, not seeing it, you actually literally have to click View Pinned Post from your phone. If you're going like Liz, like you're there now, It automatically comes up on the computer, because there's two different views, computer versus iPhone or Droid or whatever. So you'll always find the calendar. I always have one there in my page. So it goes over all the events that we're going to have in terms of sneak peeks and challenge groups and things like that, free groups, etc. So that's where it will always be if you're wondering. And then again, just on your phone, you literally have to click View Pinned Post to see the calendar. Just want to let you know, because I know I've gotten questions from a lot of coaches, and especially new coaches, because I never knew that really until a few months ago. People asking, well, when's this challenge group or that challenge group? So it's all in there. It's already listed. That's all.
Great. Yeah, and that helps too. And as you grow your own teams, and if you start having your own events, always feel free to post them in any of the teams that you see, like of your upline. So if you are hosting your own free event, we'd be happy to see those too. So if you start something like that, don't feel free to share, because I think that's sharing is caring. It's great to just share everything. I try to share everything I learn with you guys right away. So, okay, here we go. I just wanted to go over the May promotions because we still have, a week and a half left. So, again, it's Shaun T month. So, I know Insanity Max changed my workout routine when I did it over the summer. It got me in the best shape of my life. I don't think I weighed what I weighed or looked the way I looked since I was like 17. So somebody who's looking for an extra challenge, it even has modifiers too. So if you're not as familiar with the program, make sure you're looking up on Team Beachbody on your coaching page in your online office. There are descriptions of every single program. So even if you haven't done them yourself, make sure you're looking them up. And then the size challenge pack and the size kickstart, it includes the 3-day refresh. So, always promote the 3-day refresh too with somebody who just needs a couple days to get started. So just to review that. And then I just wanted to go over the June announcements. If you're starting to plan your calendar, because I don't have my calendar up yet. So I think that the 2 sneak peeks, we're going to try to run those twice a month, because really how you're going to grow your business is by adding more team members. So having something when you're inviting people to the coaching opportunity, having something to invite them to is crucial. So we will be hosting 2 sneak peeks a month from now on. And these are going to be the dates for June. We're trying to do every 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks, however it works out. So you could start inviting to those. And then I know I'm hosting a Jump into June challenge group. I saw that Tina was, so I'm pretty sure Carrie's probably hosting one too. I'm not sure of your start date, Carrie, but, and anybody else who is hosting one. I know mine's going to be June 6th. So if you need to add anybody to it, feel free. And this will be through Facebook. I did want to tell you guys something about my experience with the app. I tried it out for May because if you heard on the National Wake Up Calls, they were giving like a $500 prize to like 10 people who have been running the app every week. So I thought, what the heck, maybe I'll try it out. I haven't won yet, but I have been using the app this month. And I didn't run a Facebook group too. I just did the coaching app. And I will be honest, it has not been as successful. I have not had the group participation like I do on Facebook. And I think part of that was because probably about 10 people that had been in previous groups didn't even download the app. So they didn't even get in. So I kind of lost people. So I've lost old challengers who have reached out to me saying, can we go back to Facebook for June? So personally, as a coach, I liked the app better because people actually log that they drank their Shakeology every day and that they did their workout every day. So if you haven't looked at that, take a look at the app and download it. But my personal experience is I'm going to head back to Facebook for June. So if anybody else has any other personal experiences with the app and it's been successful, I'd love to hear how you made that successful, because I can't seem to get into it and we're almost done this month. So the free group that I'll be running this month, I'm going to do a Strides and Salads group. It's going to be a 7-day free challenge. And I'm pretty excited about it. So all people need to have is some sort of pedometer or tracking device. So I know most people have a Fitbit or something like that. I mean, I don't even have one of those, but I have a pedometer. So it's going to be a challenge for people to get in those 10,000 steps a day. So they don't even have to have a Beachbody program, but at least this is going to incorporate, some clean eating with a salad every day, give some recipe ideas, and for them to participate in the walking challenge. So all they have to do is show at the end of the day that they've gotten their 10,000 steps. And then show that they had made a salad at some point in the day. It could be any type of salad, quinoa salads, whatever. It doesn't have to just be a regular green salad. But we'll be posting, different recipes in there too. And I'm going to have a pretty good incentive. So everybody who participates all 7 days will be going to a drawing for a $50 gift card. So I haven't decided for where yet, but I was thinking like Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that, or could even do like I haven't really decided, so maybe just an Amazon gift card. But so you could just say a $50 gift card if you start advertising for it. But I'm going to create that event very soon so you can advertise. And then the team calls, I was just looking at this after I wrote it, but we're trying to do them every 2 weeks. So this will be a little bit more spread out, because I feel that if we're going to be doing a call on a sneak peek on a Monday night to do a team call the following night, it might be a lot for people, because then Wednesday nights, I know Laura hosts the her team call too. So that's a lot to do 3 nights in a row for everybody. So I thought we could alternate the team call night. So if anybody has any ideas or anything that they feel like would work better too, please reach out to me. But these are going to be the team calls for June. So that'll be that. And then I just wanted to point out a couple coaching wins of the week. Heather is a brand new coach. She started about 3 weeks ago, and it's really hard for people to share their stories right away. But she has been doing amazing. Every day she shares a sweaty selfie of herself. She's probably going to kill me for putting this picture up. But, she's not shy at all about, sharing what she's doing every single day. And that's really what it is. And that's a way of, inviting without inviting, by sharing your workouts. And she's consistently posting 3 times a day, which has been amazing for a new coach who's a mom of 2, single mom of 2 who works 40 hours a week. So it's great. So if she can do it, all of us can do it. And so I just wanted to highlight her. And then I'm going to let Tina highlight a coach from Team Evolution.
So Angela, I wanted to talk about Angela. I am so excited and proud of you, Ange. I know you're on the call. It's more, so I wanted to say, Success Club is amazing and it's fabulous. But it's not just about Success Club points in this business. And Angela has the highest amount of team volume. Like, she's blowing it out of proportion right now. I was just going through, because I knew she was doing well, but I'm like, wow, she is really doing very well. She is consistently, I know that Ange, it's taken you a little while to kind of, it clicked for you that one day and we had that phone conversation. But since then, you've just consistently been sharing what you do. You're not salesy. It's like you just get it. I feel like you're just so good about talking about the coaching opportunity. You've been consistent with that as well. So now you're starting to grow your team more. You've been adding coaches. Angie's also really close to going Ruby. So she's just doing really well. And I know that the key is really consistency, and she's got it, and she's just helpful. So I really wanted to give Angie a huge shout out because she's doing amazing.
Okay, awesome, guys. And of course, everybody who's on this call, you all deserve a coaching win of the week, because it's huge for you to take the time out of your busy schedule to be here. So just so you know, we appreciate everything that everybody's doing, and you're all doing awesome. So let's get into the power hour. And again, we use the word hour loosely because, some of us don't have a pure hour in our day. But it's so important to manage your time right from the beginning. So as a new coach, you want to start setting these up. My tips for you is, if you can find an hour a day, try, just because I feel like it's the easiest thing to do. So, for me personally, I do 5 to 6 in the morning. I know nobody's going to be up, but every once in a while I do get interrupted. My daughter will wake up early. I'll oversleep. Things happen, but I plan for that hour. I plan between 5 and 6. So try to do that if you can. If you can't do an hour, plan 30 minutes and say, okay, I'm going to do 5:30 to 6. And then later on in the night, I'm going to do 9:30 to 10, however you want to plan that. And what I've done is basically taken the vital behaviors, and that is how I have managed my hour. So like I said, you may not be able to put aside an hour block, so break it up into increments. Get out a calendar. On my phone, I could show it to you, but every morning I have at 4:45, it says, girl boss meeting. So that's for me to get up and just go be a girl boss. And I set that in my calendar, and I set an hour on my Google. I use the Google Calendar, so I set that. And I block this time out. If you work full-time, or you're a stay-at-home mom, or I guess I need to add in, or dad, welcome Chris to the call. We're so excited to have some testosterone on this team. So if you if you are a stay-at-home mom or dad, or you work full-time, take advantage of your lunch breaks or nap times. You know, really be efficient. So that during that time is when I answer a lot of emails. I do home care, physical therapy. So in between patients, I always give myself like 5 or 10 minutes, if you know, to answer an email, right back to somebody. If I have to make a phone call, I can do that then. One of my biggest advices to you is when you do your power hour, do not scroll through Facebook. This is not a time to go and scroll through Instagram or Facebook or do any of that. You want this time to be focused on what you need to do. I haven't done this, but I know there's a way to turn off your newsfeed. So if anybody, I know people have been really successful in doing it.
I do it, Liz.
You do it?
Yeah, if you actually if you make Google Chrome your browser, and what is it called? It's called Kill My Newsfeed. You can even just Google Kill My Newsfeed, and you just download it. You basically like upload it to your computer. Don't ask me what I did. I just was playing around. So it ended up working. So now anytime I go on, when I use my Google Chrome browser, anytime I go to Facebook, there is zero news feed. And I can't tell you how amazing it is, because it's like the only way I can actually get work done. As I'm like a squirrel. I really am genuinely like a squirrel. So that has been amazing. So check it out. I don't know if you could do it from other browsers, but I couldn't figure out how to. So that's what I do, just to give you guys a heads up.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that after we get off the call, because yeah, I mean, I'm pretty blind to looking at my newsfeed anyway, but that is where I do all my messaging from in the morning. So, you know, I think that's a great idea. So kill my newsfeed, do that, and work from a checklist. So if you just don't know where to start, the business activity tracker in the back office is a great place for you to organize your time in the beginning. So it's not like you have to do everything that's on there, but it just really does set you up for success. You'll hear all the top coaches saying that they do the 3 vital behaviors, and that is what the business activity tracker and the power is based upon. So if you need a copy of that, I believe I know there's definitely a copy on the new coaching self-paced training, or we could get you one, and it's in the back office too. So, and my other tip here is to find an accountability partner. So if you don't have somebody that you can check in with, I urge you to either find somebody else who's on any of our teams, go to the team page and you could say, looking for an accountability partner, just somebody to check in with. I know I talk to my accountability partner every Monday morning, and we share a win of the week, a goal for the following week. And, you know, we kind of run things differently. So we share what's worked and what hasn't. And it's just like a 15-minute conversation that we have, and it just gets our week going. So I would definitely find somebody like that if you don't have anybody right now. And you can structure that however you want. But I know just having somebody to check in with, just like we do with our success groups, our accountability challenge groups, do that with coaching as well. You can even choose somebody from like if you know a Beachbody coach that has nothing to do with any of our teams, that could be very helpful as well, because, you know, a lot of the systems that we use come from, you know, TNT Dynasty or the Bombshell Dynasty, way up, you know, Lindsay Matway's team. So, you know, branch out and see who else is out there. Just because you're working with people from other teams doesn't mean anything. It's only going to make you stronger. So those are some tips for setting up your power hour. And then I just wanted to show you how I break my power hour down. And this is just mine personally. So you could do this however you want. But my first 10 to 15 minutes I spend on reading affirmations. And I just wanted to take a minute, and I'm going to be super, I'm going to share with you guys, I've shared before in groups, you know, on kind of what I do. But I read these out loud. I literally sit down at my computer and I read 3 affirmations. This is what I've been doing every morning. And I read, I have time to create a life of financial freedom by changing others' lives and sharing my story with others. I'm confident that I am a strong leader and good mother and wife who inspires others to live their lives to the fullest. I'm efficient and thoughtful in my actions. And I just read those out loud to myself right here every single morning because you have to believe in yourself. And even if you don't, like when I first wrote these, I don't really think I believed them, to be honest. But the more you say it, the more you're going to believe it. So you can get more detailed than that. You can get less detailed, but just, start giving yourself some self-love. And I think you'll start seeing a difference in your business and your confidence too, and other people are going to see that. So I do that, and then I write something I'm grateful for every day. And then I look at, some goals of mine that I set for myself. So I don't need to share all them with you, but one, for example, is to get on that Success Club trip to Punta Cana next year. So that is a huge goal of mine, and I look at that every single day and say, I don't say I want to go on it. I said, I will be on it. I will be on that Success Club trip. So that's how I start my day off. I do my actual personal development as far as listening to podcasts or reading during the day. I actually don't read a book in the morning. I listen to books on tape in my car because I drive all day. So that's how I get my personal development in. And then I spend my 20 to 40 minutes, which is the meat of everything, on social media, and I'm doing my inviting. The hardest thing for me is to start new conversations with people, is to form new people that maybe I haven't talked to in years, maybe I've never talked to, maybe they're friends of friends. So I always do that first. I always start 3 new conversations. I'm adding 3 new friends. And then I loosely write invite to the challenge group and coaching opportunity there because I do believe that forming and building relationships, and I mentioned this before on our team calls, is so important. So if you're just cold inviting people to a challenge group and they don't know you, it's not going to work. Yeah, it's totally unsuccessful. That is how I started my business, and I was completely unsuccessful in it. You're going to kill leads that way. You're going to kill future customers that way because they're going to think that you're just trying to sell them something. So to me, what's more important is to build those relationships with people. Sometimes it takes a week or 2 years. Sometimes it could take a month to feel confident. Then as soon as I feel confident, then I'm going to send them an invite to a challenge group or talk to them about their health and fitness. But it's definitely not the first thing I'm going to talk about. Because I have been doing this, I will say, and because I'm pretty consistent with what I've been doing in my business, a lot of people, when I do reach out to them, they do say to me, oh, you're a Beachbody coach. I've heard of that. How do you like it? Or I've tried this program before. It hasn't worked for me. So I will be honest that I do get a lot of that a little bit sooner now that I've been doing it longer than before. And then I take some time to create a couple posts for the day. You can use things such as Hootsuite. If you're using your like page to post on Facebook, you can, set that up ahead of time on there and schedule your post. But if you're using your personal page or Instagram or another social media, Hootsuite's a great one. I know there's a couple others out there, but that's one that I use to schedule your posts. Some people do that every Sunday. They'll schedule a whole week of posts. I like to be a little more spontaneous. I get inspired throughout my day. So I tend to just post throughout my day. I don't plan as many posts as I probably should. But if that's something that you want to do, feel free to add that into your power hours so that you stay consistent if you have a hard time with that. And then I check into my coaching groups and my challengers. So I'm always checking in, commenting on my challengers, how they did either that day or that night before, or some people are up that early and had already gotten their workout in. And then I try to post something every day in the coaching group. I'm sorry, guys, I'm trying to be more consistent with that. And then my last 10 minutes, I check into the Coach Online office. So some people do this first. It's really up to you how you want to work it. And then every day, daily, I do my workout and drink my Shakeology. I don't include that in my power hour because I spend more time on my business. So I don't know. Some people count that half hour or 25 minutes as their power hour, but I don't. So I just wanted to show you what I do. And then I did make this little checklist. You can feel free to copy it, print it out, but it just give you a daily checklist for the day. You can use, like I said, the business activity tracker, or there's, you could Google coaching power hour and find examples of other people's. You can Google anything. There are what are we up to with Beachbody coaches now? 400,000 or something like that. So you can find anything on Google. Don't recreate the wheel. Okay, don't spend your time recreating things that have already been done. Just put your own spin on them, and that's okay. So that's all I have, really. But if anybody has any questions, since we're such a small group, feel free to add anything, anybody.
I'd like to say something.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, Tina, thank you. First of all, that was unnecessary, but very, very much appreciated. Thank you. But the one thing that Tina and I have actually been doing that has been helping me a lot is doing live power hours. Mm-hmm. So it's literally just like this. We're silent except for our, chewing on food or wine.
Don't tell them what I eat.
But it's been really, really helpful. So that's something that even if it's just you and one other person or, a small group. So I think that if we offer that more often, and kind of get everybody to understand the benefit of that, that would be helpful. So
that's great. And so do you just you're just doing your power hour in front of somebody else?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Tina has set the alarm to go off and she says, okay, what do you have to work on? And however it is that you structure your power hour, maybe I have to do my personal development in 5 minutes worth. All right, do that for 5 minutes. And then timer goes off. How you doing? All right. Usually it's like a power hour and a half for us. But we, depending on what you need to work on, she sets a timer and then we go from there. So.
Yeah. I think that's awesome. So yeah, next one, definitely let us all know, and maybe we'll have a whole group of people just being silent, drinking wine or water.
Yeah. Usually there's a kid in there somewhere saying, I need to go to bed.
I will say that I really like it because there are just nights that I just feel really lonely because I mean, honestly, guys, we're all in our own houses and it's just like this internet thing, so it just feels really nice to I like these calls. I know that they're late, but I really like that a lot. And it is so nice to have those power hours because especially it's just nice. You don't feel alone. You know that you're not in it alone and everybody's doing it. And this is how we're going to make our businesses grow. And it's obvious to me, this has helped you. And it's helped me too. The nights that I really don't want to do it, we do it anyway, so it's really helpful. I'll post the next time we decide to do one. Usually it's on a whim. So I'll just post the link I'll post it in both our pages, Infinity and Evolution.
Cool. Great. Well, anybody else have anything else or any questions? Any new coaches that have any questions or want to say anything?
I just like today, even though I'm new and I've done this before, yesterday helped me out a lot, getting to the different videos and stuff. And for me, it's early here. It's only 3 o'clock where I'm at, so don't want to make y'all jealous. Sorry. But I'm ready and willing to jump in and do a video for you guys. And I want to say thanks to everybody
for the next
help.
week, right?
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah. And
And
I know there were some people on the team who were anxious to have a male perspective. So I know I was just thinking if you just wanted to make one, just kind of on, you know, why you signed up as a coach and kind of your experience so far. And I know we are trying to cut the videos down to like, what do we say, Tina? 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. So it's
they're a little long.
me too. I have to remake mine for the next video. So I know we're going to try to do that. So for the next season.
Can I just say something also, and this is more directed towards you, Chris. As far as the business activity tracker goes, I don't use it. I made my own Excel spreadsheet, Chris, and it's uploaded onto the Team Empower Fitness page if you want to check it out. And it came essentially from, we did a push group that Laura, who's the TNT Dynasty head, did forever ago. And you will come across this concept of the power of threes. It's exactly what Liz just talked about in the Power Hour. It's, adding 3 new friends, starting 3 new conversations, inviting 3 people. But what I did was the business activity tracker is weekly, and I sort of like to have more of a bird's eye view of things. So I made an Excel spreadsheet that I created 12 tabs, 1 tab for every month. And then I made every column a day, and then I just go down. So I say, okay, add, then connect, then follow up, then invite. So I can keep track and I can look back, okay, who have I talked to this month? I have a separate tracking system also where I keep everyone. And that's on asana.com, which is something we can talk about. But this, as far as a month-by-month basis, it's really, I have a hard time, like, on the weekly sheets, like flipping through week after week after week. Kind of seeing it all in one screen has helped me. So it's up to you. It's there on the team page, if like the template, if you want to use it just to track people. So
I'll take a look.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, I think that's all. So this will be recorded. I'll put it up on the team pages. And thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. And again, for everybody's participation last night. It was really great. So let's keep it going. All right.
Yep.
Have a good week.
Thanks, Liz.
All right. Let's finish May out with a bang. All right.
Thanks, Liz.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.